Dan Price dropped his own salary from $1 million kahunas to 70 grand as well. Here's how his employees took all the news. All right, here is the man of the hour.
What you see is inequality in this country is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And a lot of times people are proposing government solution, like in Seattle where I live, we have the $15 an hour minimum wage. And for me, that's a sign of failure that we didn't self-regulate and self-govern. And had we done things like this, there'd be no need for an outside entity.
Okay, Michelle, thoughts on this guy? Personally, I think he's a socialist, but your thoughts?
Well, look, I think it's good that he sees that his employees can justify a $70,000 minimum wage, but I don't think that this is representative of the minimum wage. Look, this is not, we're not talking about people who are flipping burgers. I think the people who are out on the streets who are upset that they're being paid $10 an hour rather than $15 an hour should go and improve their skill set, and then maybe they can command $70,000 or more. It's not about getting the government involved. It's about improving your skill set.
How about it, John? Your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I have to say, Eric, I think he's pretty foolish. I think he's a second-hander. I think he's a real Peter Keating type who needs other people to like him. We know he's an Obama fanboy. I mean, Obama met with him. And what is his whole point here? That, you know, it's a moral imperative that CEOs don't make so much more than the lower employees. The truth is that he's worth a lot more. He's the one who started the company when he was 19 years old. And I don't know, those employees seem to like it, but it's almost like he's saying, you know, you're not really worth this amount of money, but I just feel so bad for my own success that I'm going to, quote, share the wealth.
Jess, I have a hunch.
Playbook.
I have a hunch we're going to know Dan Price for a really long time. But the 130 employees of Gravity Payments, I think they're going to be on the welfare line soon.
I'm not sure about that, but I think that what Dan Price was trying to do is what he said in a lot of his interviews. He's trying to draw attention to an inequality problem that we have in this country. An overwhelming majority of Americans feel that way, and 40% of them think that corporations actually need to play a role in fixing that.
So he's playing with his employees' future to draw attention to a problem that he thinks needs fixing.
No, he's not just playing with their future.
All right, let me throw this to Wayne. Wayne, the company made revenue, not profit, revenue, $15 million a year last year, and now he's saddling that same company with $9 million in payroll. This is a ploy.
Look, it's his company. He's entitled to do what he wants to with it. It's a free market. If he wants to give it all away, that's fine. I'm just disappointed that he's paying it out in salaries because the government's going to get a piece of that in taxes. I'd rather him just make a charitable contribution and give it to his people that way.
Right.
I applaud him. Look, it's what he wants to do. It's his money. Let him do it.
Lisa, your thoughts?
Well, look, you know, I don't support a minimum wage increase because it's a job killer, but he's a private business owner. If he wants to do this in between hugging trees, then, you know, good for him. As long as the government's not coercing him to do it, I'm fine with it.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. Good.